All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about what is Tesla's next vehicle in 2023 or maybe even 2024. I found this tweet where this guy kind of dives into it just a little bit on like what he speculates could be the newest thing or newest hot Tesla next year. So we'll take a look at it and see if it makes sense, what I kind of agree with. But he's got a lot of really good information in the tweet. So we'll take a look at it. But before we do that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look. This tweet is actually from Matthias Fonz at FonzDK. And so he talks about like what is Tesla's new vehicle in 2023 or what's coming up after that. And so you got a picture right here of the Model 3. This is probably the Project Highland, which seems to be slated to be coming out in late Q4 of next year, but we don't know, right? Tesla's kind of got it tight-lipped on it, so we don't know when it's actually going to come out. But if this comes out in 2024 or 2023, that definitely will have an impact on the used side of Tesla Model 3s. This next picture down here is of like the speculated Tesla van. I mean, at this point, I don't think they're going to come out with that because there's just so much going on with Tesla, like in terms of like vehicles that are upcoming. We're talking like Roadster and Cybertruck that's been on the queue for a bit. So I don't really think they're going to come out with a Tesla van just yet because they've already they got to come out and execute on some things. I mean, in terms of execution, like they did come out and deliver the Tesla Semi. Vehicles are starting to get delivered commercially, so that that's a plus. But there's two vehicles right here where he posts where he talks about the Roadster and the Cybertruck. So Roadster, I mean, we really have no idea, but the Cybertruck is expected to have first deliveries in 2023. And I think that's also supposed to be Q4. So like if that actually comes out, can you imagine actually seeing like real Cybertrucks on the road? Like that's going to be absolutely insane. Like I got to see one of those at the Peterson Museum in LA and it was humongous. Like for the size of like the windshield, the rims and everything, it was actually pretty insane. But I mean, there's a lot of good nuggets in here, some good data in terms of when he actually thinks something's come up. But then here's like another one of the the facelift Model 3 that they're starting to test now on the road. And there was also that FCC document or the Tesla filed with the FCC that they're going to advertise something in late January, which is probably the earnings call in January 26th roundabout. But that's more so probably going to be their new Tesla Vision with radar and all that stuff. So I don't think this is like a Highland picture or spy shot of it. I think it's just like covering up the new radar or Tesla Vision radar that's coming back for that. But so definitely some interesting stuff in this article. I mean, then he talks about the Tesla van, which it would be cool. I think like Volkswagen's coming out with the ID Buzz 4, right? I mean, that looks like a pretty sick vehicle at the end of the day, but that would be a good test. That'll be a good test to see, do people in America want this? When we went to Asia pretty recently, we saw vans like, the big vans everywhere. It was like actually pretty cool to see like how much like the Asian culture really likes those transporter vans or like the, basically like a cooler looking Sienna. And yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see if like Tesla can come out with a van because I definitely feel like it will sell like hotcakes internationally and in the US. I mean, just imagine like a Cybertruck with like an extended bed cover and you can put more passengers in there. I mean, that would be super interesting at the end of the day. So moving toward, there is an article that he kind of wrote everything out. I'll put it in the comments so you can take a look. But he definitely thinks that Roadster and Cybertruck is supposed to be coming at some point, but we just don't know at that point. But I've been waiting for the Cybertruck for so long now. I'm like one of the early orders in there. I have no faith that it's supposed to coming out in 2023. I think like 2024, 2025 at this point, especially with how things are going like in the macroeconomics at this point. My guess is 2024, 2025. But if it comes out in 2023, I mean, that would be sick for sure. We got to see more of those deliveries coming out. But the Roadster, I don't even really follow that car because it's just what is it, like to 150, $200,000, 0 to 60 in like 1.9 seconds. I mean, there's really not, any volume on that car, I feel like, so I just can't get excited for that at all. But this was a really cool, like, I don't know where this came from. I guess let's see. Months ago, a product plan from Auto Forecast Solutions surfaced on Twitter, which displayed what seems to be a forecast of Tesla and other automakers' current and future products, including product commercial names, code name, and production. But this was really cool because I saw this. And so Cybertruck, you can see it's got a slated date of October of 2023. Tesla van, I don't know if that's like an announcement or production, but January of 2024. And then you have the Project Highland of Model 3. It looks like it's slated for November of 2024. So that's like still a ways out. There's some people I feel like that was thinking that it'd be coming out in 2023, but it doesn't look like it, at least from this. Model E, Model 3, I mean, that's like probably, actually, I don't even, that's like the older versions. Roadster looks like next year sometime as well. I mean, that would be sick if we start to see that Roadster car coming out and driving on the streets. Looks like maybe there's a refresh of the Model Y in 2027. That's such a long, far way out. And then, of course, we have the two Model S and the Model X refreshes that happened pretty recently that I don't think Tesla's going to make any really changes besides their usual of constantly upgrading stuff to their vehicles throughout the next, every few months or so. Because that's the thing with Tesla. Like, they're not like other manufacturers that, try and do changes all at once in the ecosphere. For model year changes, they like make 6 changes at once every single new year. They don't do that. What they do is they constantly make subtle changes or small changes there, like new headlights, new taillights, new charge doors, and they'll do it right in the middle of the process of the production, like just to quickly make their vehicles, or not quickly, but constantly make their vehicles better at every single point in the process. So definitely an interesting way to go about it, and not like other manufacturers at all. But let me know what your guys' thoughts on the Cybertruck. Do you think it's actually coming out next year? Or the Roadster, do you think that's coming out next year? I mean, I feel like at this point, Tesla should like hunker down and just try and deliver as many Model 3s and Model Ys as possible. And it sounds like Elon might be on the same page. He wants to reduce margins, cut prices, that he can sell as many Teslas as possible. But let's jump into some comments. Gotham K, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Yesterday, my vehicle couldn't deliver because it was hit by another vehicle. Wait, so, oh my dang. So when are they going to fix it? Is it like just a small scratch, or are you just going to try and because we're at this point, like, I don't even think any body shop could fix a, damaged vehicle within the next few days. But at the same time, if you don't take delivery by the end of this year, you could potentially, if it's a Model 3, Model Y, you could potentially lose out on the $7,500 tax credit. So it might be worth it. If you're okay with the damaged vehicle at the time, take delivery, get a repair order from Tesla to have them commit to repairing it. And that way you just lock in that $7,500 tax credit and then just come back after the new year and give the vehicle to them so they can repair it. Or maybe they can give you an extra discount because now it's damaged, and technically damaged Tesla should come with an extra discount at the end of the day. Baron, I wish I could find it. Welcome. I wish I could find a Model 3 Performance in New York. Yeah, I assume you're already on these sites waiting for Tesla and you've already got the notifications set up. But yeah, it's tough for sure. Here's one in Maine, but that's definitely not New York. But definitely check out Waiting for Tesla if you haven't already. Shout out to them for building a great site. Tony, push notifications. So currently, if a server has more than 2,500 members, you do not receive the push notification unless you're mentioned. This is, interesting. So they turned that off. Dang. Okay. That's that. Dang. Yeah. Sorry about that for recommending that. That kind of sucks because now like all these things like don't actually get the notification immediately. So you kind of just have to like leave your thing on here and then wait for it to pop up. Definitely not the best for trying to get a Tesla quickly, but at least everybody's on the same playing field then. You and everybody else, no one gets the notification. Everybody has to just wait to give Tesla their money at the end of the day. Cheese, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to another video. But yeah, that's my quick video on the Tesla speculation for next year. When will like Cybertruck and Roadster come out? This is a cool, pretty interesting graph that has or a chart that has some speculation dates of the Model 3, the Model Y, Roadster, and Cybertruck, and also even this elusive Tesla van that Elon has hinted at. But definitely check it out if you're interested. Please hit that like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.